Sorry I can't be with you. We're going to read this book. Cheeky Little Kitten. And this is our cheeky little kitten, Monty. I don't know if you remember him. He'll be an old man now. It was very early in the morning and the sun was just beginning to rise. Gus and Gally, two little kittens, were curled up together on a cushion, fast asleep. Suddenly, two little eyes popped open. Gus stretched his little legs and sat up. Gally raised his head and yawned. "Ah!" The kittens wanted to play. They didn't know it, but they were about to have a very exciting time indeed. Today was the day that Gus and Gally were going outside for the very first time. They rubbed the sleep from their eyes with their paws and ran all the way downstairs. The kittens were very hungry after their long sleep and rushed to the kitchen. They gulped down their food very quickly and then had a drink of water. Instead of going back upstairs to play, they heard Jenny, the little girl that they lived with, open the kitchen door and called to them. "Come on, you two," said Jenny. "Today we are going on a big adventure outside." Jenny walked through the door and Gus and Gally ran after her and then skidded to a halt. The kittens couldn't believe their eyes or their ears or their noses. What wonderful sights and sounds and smells. Gus jumped down from the step and ran along the path. Gally was a bit frightened. He stayed on the doorstep peering out. "Come on, Gally," said Jenny, "don't be shy." And she scooped him up and carried him onto the grass. Gus was already rolling over and over on the lawn. He loved the way it tickled his back. Gally watched him but clung to Jenny. This was much too scary for him. Suddenly a plane flew overhead making lots of noises. Gally jumped out of Jenny's arms and hid under a bush. Gus ran after him and the kittens peered out of their eyes as big as saucers. Jenny laughed. "It's only a plane," she said. Slowly the two little kittens crept back onto the lawn. A butterfly fluttered past and Gus chased it, but it flew too high for him to catch it. The wind blew a leaf across the grass. Whoosh! Gally crouched down and then jumped after the leaf and caught it. Clever Gally. Gus spotted something moving in the flower bed. What could it be? He rushed up and a huge bird with flapping wings burst out from behind the flowers. Gus meowed loudly. "It's only a bird," said Jenny. "It won't hurt you." Gally clung to Jenny's leg. He didn't like the bird at all. The two kittens had just stopped shaking when Jenny's father appeared, mowing the lawn with a very noisy mower. Gally was so frightened he shot inside Jenny's jacket and Gus leapt on top of her head. It took Jenny quite a while to calm them both down. In fact, she had to give them one or two of their special treats before they stopped shaking. Jenny carried the kittens around the garden, showing them the lovely flowers. Gally jumped down to sniff one, but leapt back quickly when an angry bee flew out at him. "It's only a bee," said Jenny. "It won't hurt you." Woof! Seconds later, a huge dog popped his shaggy head over the fence and barked loudly. The kittens shot off down the garden. Gus and Gally stopped behind a bush and caught their breath. Then they heard a whooshing sound. Suddenly, Jenny's little brother Kevin appeared and soaked them with the garden hose. He thought it was very funny. Jenny was very angry. "Kevin!" she yelled. "Stop scaring the kittens." Kevin just laughed louder and rolled on the grass. Gus and Gally didn't even hear. They were too busy rushing back into the house. Gus and Gally were once again curled up together on their cushions. They were very tired. Outside was far too exciting for two little kittens. Maybe they would try again tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed that. Well, good night. See you later.